So everybody on TikTok scurrying around trying to figure out who's responsible for this crime committed against Charlie Kirk. Everybody's got theories. Everybody's got theories. And those theories are just coming out of their ass. They don't know. That's the one thing I will promise you about being here on TikTok or any other social media. I'll do something that most TikTokers don't do. I will tell you when I don't know. And when I don't know, I take facts and try to put them together to give me some kind of idea what really may have happened. And I will tell you at this point, in terms of what happened in that incident in Utah with Charlie Kirk, I don't know exactly what happened. Nobody knows exactly what happened. But here's the thing. A lot of Republicans are out there saying, well, it had to be a libtard, it had to be a liberal, and logically that might make some sense. But when you think about it, it doesn't have to be a liberal. It could have been a Republican. Now, people will say to me, how can you say that? That's crazy. That's stupid. It can't be a Republican. And I say, hold on a second. Let's look at the facts. I'm not saying it was a Republican, but let's look at the facts. Prior to the election, Donald Trump was screaming and yelling about releasing the files. Charlie Kirk was right behind him because he supports Donald Trump. Release the files, release the files. But then when Donald Trump becomes president and they don't release the files and they refuse to release the files, Nick Fuentes and Charlie Kirk came out talking against the Trump administration. I can't believe they're doing this. I don't understand why they're doing this. But then Charlie Kirk got a call from Donald Trump. And then all of a sudden, Charlie Kirk sits back and said, maybe it is a hoax. Let's not even worry about it. Let's move on to the next thing. That's what Charlie Kirk did. And he got a lot of heat for it. He got a call from Donald Trump for it. Now, the reason I think it could be a Republican is this. There are a lot of people still on the Trump-lefuck side, on the Republican side, that want those files released. Can't understand why Donald Trump won't let them be released. They can't imagine the obvious as to why. There must be some deep, dark secret, but they are mad that those files are being held back. And they see somebody like Charlie Kirk as a leader, somebody fighting for them, and then all of a sudden he caves in. Now, what does a Democrat gain from the loss of Charlie Kirk? Really nothing. Greg Gutfeld on Fox News said, what do they gain? They don't gain anything. So maybe it's not a Democrat. Who lost? Who's mad? Well, there are probably a lot of Republicans mad at Charlie Kirk at this point, given the fact that he went from wanting the files to saying, no big deal. I don't know what happened. Honestly, I'm just saying. But those are some facts to consider.